I really loved reading it and being able to experience the world through Zoe's eyes. Because at the heart of it, a lot of it is about her experiences as an autistic person. She's trying to navigate post school, first year uni, doing this internship at an online social media company or media company, and then trying to launch herself into the dating world and navigate the world of apps and and that sort of stuff. Um, so she's known that she's autistic for quite a long time, whereas you were diagnosed when you were writing your first book, Please Don't Hug Me. So was this a way to revisit your high school experiences and process them through that lens, or with this new knowledge that you have about that you didn't have back then about yourself?
Yeah, I think with Please Don't Hug Me, that was very much at the forefront because it was happening, in real time as I was writing it. Whereas Social Q, it was about 5 years between diagnosis and when I started writing it. So I feel like different perspective, not necessarily more right or more wrong, but maybe more understanding about the things in my life that I did to make my life easier, and also the things in my life that made it harder, just with that new framework. So for Zoe, it started off with me wanting to explore bullying, because with Please Don't Hug Me, the feedback a lot of the time of what I heard from autistic teenagers and their families was how much they struggled with bullying. And there was a little bit of that in Please Don't Hug Me, but I really wanted with Social Q to explore the aftermath of that, and not necessarily to write scenes with an autistic character getting bullied, but more to unpack how that impacted her self-esteem and her self-worth, and even like her self-understanding, because she spent so much of her high school experience masking her autistic traits. I think it's a common experience for autistic people, if they're in a masking sort of setting like school or a job or university, maybe, to come away after that experience feeling like they maybe don't know themselves that well, because so much of what they have been doing to keep up has been covering their real self. So I wanted to give Zoe the chance to explore that outside the framework of high school. She's given the space and the time to maybe reinvent herself, I think, is kind of where she starts off as. And then that's a process of her getting to know herself a bit better and getting to set her boundaries, with her friends and her family and with work and with university, and just to sort of carve out a life and a space that works for her.